And just for good measure, J.
Hey boy, aren't you a little fucking bastard? Immediately bullying our TTS the moment you get on. Hi, hello, how are you doing today? Oh, I'm not gonna lie. I'm really fucking tired today. I do not know how long I'll be streaming. This is tough. Hello. Is the music too loud or am I nuts? I feel like the music's loud as hell. Maybe I'm just tweaking. I'm gonna lower it for myself. Okay. How's everybody doing? How's everyone doing? I was thinking I was just streaming me playing what's it called? Cookie Run Kingdom today. Ironically. But I promised art stream, so art stream it is. Ooh. Whoa. Art stream, I promise. Art stream we get. Okay. Oh, no bullying here. I just got my haircut and no music isn't too loud. And also, I forgot what else you said.
Here.
Ah.
I just got my haircut and know the music isn't too loud. And also, I forgot what else you said. Oh yeah. If you're tired, then go rest, go rest, go rest, go rest, go rest, go rest, go rest.
I wouldn't be able to rest even if I wanted to because I took like a 2-hour nap. And that is the reason why I'm still sleepy. I was like tired before the nap, so I took the nap. Then I couldn't fall asleep during the nap. Then I fell asleep like halfway through like my timer. And then I woke up and I was dead again. So yeah, that's usually how that goes. But no, I do want to stream today. I want to finish Jacon's commission. And I want to work on some other art as well. It only took me 64 years to finish this to finish this commission. Hopefully we'll finish it today. There's not much left. There's just like tweaks and mainly like background stuff. So hopefully we're going to be done with it today. I don't have to draw any more rocks. I just need to do the rest of the background. Oh goodness. Okay. Okay. Let me swap. There we go. There we go.
Throwing rocks. I want to throw rocks.
I'm very sure I said drawing rocks. You can throw rocks, just don't aim at anybody or anything that somebody would be upset about, preferably. I do not condone violence most of the time. Okay. Rocks! Oh, I did a fine job with this masonry. However, the problem now is this. We're going to make that darker. I don't like the color of this, if I'm being totally honest. Something about it doesn't look right. So I'm gonna try and maybe... Ah! Hello, fish! Ow! Oh, it didn't switch! The thing didn't switch. Why is it in the wrong position again? No, it is in the right position. It is in the right position. Am I crazy?
Why draw rocks when you can throw them? And I'll throw them at you.
No! Don't throw them at me! Oi! That's mean. Don't do that. That's rude. I want to... I forgot what I was gonna do. What was I gonna do? What was I gonna do? That's right. I remember. We're gonna try and change the color of the shading because I don't like it. Yeah, we're gonna make it a little bit more red. Wait, why is it like that? Oh, I see. I see the problem. That's a bit better. Value-wise, I think. It's a little nicer. Though this is still almost too dark. So I use the gradient to try and do this. I'm not sure if I should keep it there. Well, maybe. Actually, I like this. I like this. I love this. I'm gonna keep that. We're gonna keep it, I think. Maybe only like slightly so it's not too much, too intense. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good for what I wanted. All right. Some issues here. I think the problem is the brush that I was using doesn't look really good. We should try like a different brush. Let's do display color. I see now. I see. It's because this doesn't work. The problem is here. I'm gonna have to try and change the color. This then. It's fun adding a little bit of texture to the grass. It's not perfect, but it's cool. There we go, it already looks a lot nicer than it did before. We're gonna add a little bit here. I'm not really doing much of like a streamer job at the moment because I'm quite focused. Sorry about that. I'm a bit too locked in. Oh, God. Ah, sneeze. It would seem like we're having a little bit of a chiller stream today. uh, there was something I was gonna ask chat today, actually. I'm not sure if I should, though. It was like a conversation starter. Or a heated debate, depends. uh... I'm gonna erase these like back splotches. As nice as they are, they're kind of taken away from the focus, so I'm gonna blend them out a little bit. Hello, Pengu! Thank you, your vibes are always good and nice and appreciated. How are you doing today, bud? Oh, my glorious eve is going quite okay. Just a little bit sleepy, but it's by my own fault, really. So, nothing out of the ordinary, exactly. I see, that's the problem. That's the problem that I'm having. This looks too bright. It must be some of the top layers that I'm using. Probably messing that up. It's okay. We're gonna go back. Hey, I like your doodling style. Most fancy, thank you. I like doing the backgrounds a little bit more, how to put it? Like a little bit simpler. It's not like my strongest suit, especially doing like forests and stuff, like outside environment. Structure-wise, that is, I like struggle with. So doing like doodly, just getting like the feeling of it out really is what helps a lot. I'm glad. I'm glad you like it. Can I color pick, please? Hello? Hello? You're refusing to do the thing for me. Hey, there we go. I need to pull out my mouse for that. If I seem a little on the quieter side today, it's because I'm quite focused on finishing this and a little bit sleepy. I'm so chuffed with the rocks as well. I've never really done them before. I just kind of like I like taking stuff from other artists, like picking up on how they do things, and it's like, oh, how do other people do rocks? And it's like, oh, it's literally just planes that are just kind of stuck together. And lo and behold, it really does like help figuring it out, because that's really what rocks are, right? You have a lot of flat faces and things, or like lichen bounds. It's really fun to play around with. Trying to figure out how to do this. Take some of this. Right. Put things away. I'm mainly taking these away because they like take away from the actual character. It was a bit too bright behind where it shouldn't be, I think. You know, focus on your task. It will fulfill my greatest asset. To be a great distraction. Oh, thank you. I don't really like how bright this is. I want to try and do something else. What's the difference? Where do these shadows come from, actually? I don't know. I don't know even. I can't even see what I'm changing. Ah, here. That's what that is. I see. It's the back. Okay, it's this. Uh-huh. I see. So this is actually a commission for one of the chatters that comes by quite a bit. He has donated quite a bit. I think in November, was it? At the peak of my tendonitis. And right before like my tendonitis started. So I decided to draw him, or he asked for a picture. I originally thought that he was like asking for just like a sketch, just like a silly thing, so I didn't take it too seriously. And then he like basically paid for him, like, well, shit. So that's the story of that. I don't really like the way I've drawn him here. It's very stiff. There could be a little better things to do, like design-wise, but it didn't want any revisions, so that's for next time, I suppose. Indeed, yeah. Heck yeah, indeed. Once commissioned a friend for an oil painting of a banana. That's smart. That's fun. I like that. Let's see, what's this? That's what that is. Okay. Dry gouache? Maybe? Ah, it's too dry of a gouache. I'm gonna try and make this a little bit darker here because it's a little bit unbalanced. But yeah, my commissions are currently open in general. I'm taking commissions so that I can maybe stay being an artist instead of having to get a normal job. Unfortunately, I've already had to apply for some stuff. So I have an interview which is unexpected. I didn't expect that to work out next week, so that's gonna be interesting. A little bit nerve-wracking. Haven't done one of those in a long time. I'm a little bit scared, but hopefully that's gonna be fine. If it doesn't work out, doesn't work out. But yeah, I'm trying to like look for industry work. Unfortunately, there's too many of us without a job right now that are trying to get a job, so it doesn't really work out very well. But along that, I got a glorious painting of a penguin riding a wolf to battle angels. A great gift. That's wonderful. Just went back to studying, so I getcha. Yeah. I was considering that as well, if I'm being honest. But I don't think I have the monetary means to do that at the moment. I am missing... There's like a... There has to be some kind of... That's what that is! I see. That's why my colors look off when I pick them, because I have this like mist behind. Yeah, that makes sense. I see the problem. I have found the issue. Wonderful, wonderful. This one's empty in the end. Let's do color pick from that. Seems to be something beneath. I see. Okay. That's what that is. I'm getting paid for it. Oh! You're getting paid for study. That's cool. Man. Studying doesn't sound like a bad option. The problem is I'm worried that after like being out of school for a while, I do not have the brain to study anymore. My memory could use some help, so I'm a little bit worried if I like tried, I would suffer miserably. But honestly, getting like a qualification for something else aside art and animation might not be too bad in general. Yeah, it was tough starting to study this without having been studying for almost a decade. Yeah. I kind of want to do like, I don't know. I always like pick something though that probably struggles to get work to begin with. I'm like the most interested in history and stuff, or maybe like doing I would like to learn smithing at some point, which is a tall order, but like doing something like manual, like creative. I mean, this is manual as well, but I think it's like, I don't know, I just crave creativity. I feel like no matter what other job I would pick, I'm like going to struggle mentally. Yeah, blacksmithing I want to do. It's just so cool. I think if I tried starting to hobby smith, my mom would kick me out. You'd be worried I'm gonna set the house on fire. I don't have much like potential workshop space, which is unfortunate. So it's really difficult to like try and, you know, figure out what I can do. The best I usually do is just work with wires and just mess around with that. Really? How? Do you have like a workshop like outside that you're in to do like blacksmithing, or what? How do you do it? Tell me your secrets, man. I would love to know. As a one day, hopefully, blacksmith, at least hobby-wise, to another. Tell me your secrets, please. Teach me thy knowledge. Oh, I just went to a local blacksmithing club and said I'll join them. Really? We don't have those here as far as I know. Man. Well, maybe. There's something around here, definitely. There has to be. I just don't know where to look. Like, how could I know where to look if I haven't even started looking like that? I didn't even think that there could be a club for that. Foolish! Foolish! Of course there's going to be more people wanting to do that kind of thing. Well, that's just silly, isn't it, on my part? They were holed up in an old smithy. Ooh, it was more like a gathering of old people who used to work full-time as smiths or construction. Just got the caretaker of that place since I wanted to learn smithing. That's pretty cool. I want to learn smithing. I want to learn, like, sword fighting. I want to learn a lot of things that are not very good money-wise ventures, but fulfilling, you know? I want to learn so many things. So little time. Let's see, I want to check something. I quite like the way the background looks, so I want to move on to the leaves. And then he told me they had a meeting once a week, so I went there and then it started rolling from there. That's really amazing. That's so awesome. The week they gave me keys to the place, just told me to text them when I went in to do some smithing. Oh, that's really sweet. It's so cool. Man, people are amazing. All we need is something in common and we'll get along, probably. What did I want to do? I want to check value. So what I'm gonna do right now is something a little bit unusual. What? Only the editing layer, please. I'm going to do color. So right now what I'm doing is checking for values. Both of these aren't banned, but the problem is it's quite... it's almost too strong. Let's see. We can... There we go. And if I had questions or anything, I could just call them up. So I learned smithing, welding, woodwork, and leatherwork. That's so cool. All of those are things I want to try at some point. I need to check for something like this in my area. There has to be. Just something, anything of the sort, I'm sure. I'm always worried I'll like face some kind of prejudice because I'm, you know, a woman. It's something I'm a little bit like worried about. It's like, oh, she's coming here to like not taking it seriously, but like, you know. That's just how that, like, I need to get over that. And just show off the fact that I'm very much into this kind of stuff. I am so struggling trying to not swear. Yeah, you gotta learn many things you wanna make stuff here. So if you're making a scabbard or a sheath for a knife or any blade, you gotta have some knowledge in woodwork and leatherwork. So cool though. The smithy is an old-timey place, so no power tools or machines, just all of school stuff like manual blows and forge. That sounds so cool! Ah, I'm jealous. I'm jealous. I'm jealous. Hey, fish. Okay. Let's see. I can. This selection invert. I'm gonna do. Where is it? This one. I'm going to erase all of that. Playing with values is tough work. Hmm. Hey, yeah, that is this. I do need to erase this. Hello, Vincent. Always been interested in private living and how to make stuff from scratch. I have like had that urge as well, more specifically towards like I guess the medieval way of living, kind of. It's just very cool. I find it really, really neat. How is everyone? Hey, hey, hey! Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm not so sure. Trying to see. Yeah, this would look better. Cut like this. It's almost too strong no matter which way I look at it. I think the picture itself is quite readable since he's actually quite in the front. Maybe we're just removing those things entirely by the looks of it. I hide these. It's quite readable. I originally used that little like bit of fog to try and like fade some of the background, but I think it actually makes it a little worse. I think this way it looks better, maybe? I don't know, I've been looking at this for a long time. Medieval is the goat, I agree. Okay, let's see. What else do I have problems with? Leaves. Oh no. Kind of scared of drawing these, I'm not gonna lie. You can see the horror of what's behind when I hide them. Oh gosh, golly gosh, can't have that. There's a class 3 bus are kind of large. Double axle and drive shield over wall. Wowee. Okay, let's see. Oh, it's because I fixed it. I see, okay. Duplicate. Going to merge this. I'm gonna hide this one. Hide this. Gonna try something a little bit unusual. Let's use lasso fill to try and make the leaves. All this like texture because it makes the leaves look fuzzy. That's not what leaves look like though. Let's see if it works. By the way, Ryan, if you want to know how to make mead or wine, just hit me up. I would love to know, actually. That is a very interesting offer. I have looked at like some videos online, so normally I don't drink alcohol, but I like to know the ways things are made. I just want to know how things work. That's like my main character trait. But I would absolutely love to know the secrets of that. Thank you, Pengu. You told me him and teachers trade move roughly 10,000 cubic tons of snow. We're gonna have another cooking stream, and this time it's going to be making mead. I wouldn't mind the sound of that. I was originally going to make the stream about me making the kimchi that I made the other day, but I promised to play Expedition 33, so I decided to postpone that. I'm gonna be making bread sometime soon again. Don't know if on stream, but I've got the stuffs for it. I wanna try it again. Apparently I've not learned my lesson. So I'm letting it needs to ferment a little bit before I taste it. I've had it up on my counter in jars for like a couple of days, but it's not quite at like the ready stage yet. So I'll have to wait probably a little bit longer. Might give it a taste in like a couple of days. We'll see. I did flip my cabbage, yes. Successfully flipped my cabbage. But the last one I made was good. The only issue I had was that I didn't wash out the the cabbage like enough, so it ended up being saltier than it should have. But after like it fermented for a bit, it had this very pleasant like sourness to it. I really liked it. I tried a different recipe this time, so or like kind of like a hybrid. So we'll see how that goes. Mitzi's getting restless. Oh, these leaves are quite fun this way. Maybe make Oreo cheesecake soon again. Maybe some key lime pie. That sounds really good. I made Biscoff cheesecake for my partner for his birthday, and he loved it, but it was quite big. We were eating that thing for a really long time, but boy, it was delicious. I didn't have like a small enough mold for it originally, so that was interesting. So it ended up being a bit too big. I see. Hold on, let me roll up. Let me let my cat out and roll up some. I don't know what these are called. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Okay. I'm back. So I really like this game. Cookie Run Kingdom, if you haven't heard me like waffle about it the other time I was drawing. But I really like the way they like draw a lot of their stuff, the way they make things look very like shiny, or just the things in general. They have very it's a very nice art style. And they like make these very geometrical like shapes for like leaves and things, and I saw that and I was like, I'm taking that with me. Because that's what I do. I see cool thing, I take cool thing. Very, very simple rules in my art life. I think making the bottoms darker is a good call. Making Oreo cheesecake takes a lot. 3 packs of Oreos for if you want the core. God damn. You wanna know how to make anything stronger than meat? I will have to deny all allegations. Just remember, the steam cannot exceed 78.3 degrees Celsius. I am saving that. So, well, meat making is very simple. Oh, that's nice. Ooh. So I don't know if anybody's still here because the ad is currently playing. However, the reason why I like want to know these things, even if I'm not necessarily gonna drink mead, is I want to like write comics at some point, like make manga or something of that sort, right? Well, I don't know if it counts as manga if I'm not Japanese, but you get like the style, right? And I like researching things, so knowing literally anything, especially since like the setting is probably going to be fantasy, like medieval stuff, is really handy for me. I will take any crumbs of information I can get my grubby hands on. Thank you. She's teaching you how to distill herbal oil. Yes, yes, of course. Naturally. Naturally, naturally. Has anybody found anything new, like any new medium, or media, sorry, that they like? Any new animes, comics, artists? I've currently started watching, yesterday I watched the first 3 episodes of anime called Gachiakuta, and I am absolutely eating that shit up. It's such a vibe. The art style is amazing. The music is great. It's so cool. So cool, so cool, so cool. Absolutely adore it. Thank you for the info, Overlord. Pengu. Let's see if I can. Yeah. For editing, I only like this. I like this color, but it's a bit too green for my taste. Let's see. Would this help? Maybe. Maybe not fully. Maybe like a gradient? Looks pretty neat. What's this one? Select layer, please. Okay, let's hide this. Okay, let's set this to green. All this. I'm back just need to start cooking tea. Oh, nice. What kind of tea are you making? Now to make mead, very simple. You know what makes mead called mead and not wine? Nope. I would assume it's because it's made of honey. Otherwise, I have no clue. That is like my only idea. Oh shoot, I'm correct. Okay. It's funny because mead, the way it's spelled, looks very similar to how we say honey in Czech. Med. M-E-D. That's fun. It was my first assumption as well. I'm gonna... Like this. Looks a bit better. And to make wine, you can have any free sugar or just normal sugar and some other taste for it. But mead specifically is only using honey. Makes sense, makes sense. Okay, okay. That sounds horrifyingly easy. Food, having chicken roast dinner. Ooh, that sounds really nice, Vince. Ah, I see, I see. No! Not the Twitch dying. You can scale it down depending on your container. Makes sense, makes sense. Fun fact, I wanted to be a beekeeper at some point because my grandpa used to be a beekeeper. So I like learned a lot from him. So if I ever do end up fulfilling that dream again of having being a beekeeper, which is a really tough work, I know what to do with the honey. Aside from, you know, consuming the honey and etc. obviously. Just remember that the more honey sugar you have, the stronger the drink is gonna be. But a factor also that which type yeast you're using. Most noble profession indeed. I loved taking care of the bees with my grandpa. Very much, very much. It's such like It's such a cool job, but it's really taxing. There's a lot of things you gotta do, you gotta know to be able to do it well. Ooh, that's nice. Wow, spooky. Can't decide on this thing. I think I'll go without it. Looks better without it. Back to simple tutorial. Clean out your stuff that's gonna be in contact with the liquid, either using chemicals or disinfectants. Mix your water-honey ratio until honey is dissolved, and mix the yeast with room temperature water until dissolved. Then yeast mix in your container with the honey water mix. Stir around gently. I'm actually like intrigued. I would like to ask, does it matter what type of yeast you use? Can you just use like regular store-bought fresh yeast? I would assume so, or like dry yeast. Like what do you use? Theoretically. I can use anything. I made my own use that and tried it. Whoa! Whoa, what did I do? Pretty cool, pretty cool. Ooh, I see. That's pretty cool. I keep pressing the wrong buttons. And then I wonder why things keep disappearing. And I keep knocking over my touchpad. God dang it! Okay. They're usually up to like 50 liters of liquid and give kind of. Ooh. I see. Pretty cool. I'm learning so many things today. I also have something for chat. Not for learning, more for a little bit of rage baiting. Maybe. Or a discussion, depends on how you take it, really. If you take it as a personal attack, that sounds like a you problem. I'll talk about it after Pengu is done with his wonderful tutorial. Everybody don't forget to thank Pengu for the lovely brewing tutorial. And basically, after you follow the steps above, check in mixture after an hour or two. If you start seeing a lot of bubbles, congratulations, this is feasting. Now you just have to check it in every day. If it's still bubbling, when it starts to lessen, you have to feed the yeast more sugar. So do not do what I did my first time. Don't throw in a bunch of sugar straight away. Ah! Keep pressing wrong buttons. It's gonna rub all over the kitchen. Oh god. Okay, so you feed it with sugar and not more honey then, from what I'm understanding. So you woke me up when I heard rage baiting. I can throw in some more honey. Or do what I threw in a raisin. Because the natural fruit sugar content in those are very high. Raisins. I see. I'll tell you about the rage bait, but first we need to hear a Pengu, because that would be a shame to break up such a wonderful tutorial with my, if you excuse my language, bullshit. Your activity should be complete, so the last step is to wait until the yeast has died down fully. I see. I see. I see. I've successfully screenshotted every single step. Bubbling, or if you want to be totally sure, throw down a small pack of yeast killer. Gotcha. Gotcha, 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 gotcha. Okay. I think this is looking pretty swell. We're gonna add glow, and I'm going to use a nice warm color. This is bright as all heck. I think this is probably the same color as this one has, doesn't it? I don't like the look of that one. If I do no overlay, I want to overlay. I'm going to lower it quite a bit. More overlay. I'm going to do the same but add some highlights. Because if these hadn't totally died down, you start bottling them, there may be a small chance of explosion. Oh god, and cleaning up meat from the fridge is not very fun. Don't ask how I know. But yes, after bottling you can drink it straight away if you wish, but I usually let it sit for a week or two until color becomes much clearer. And at that point, I will not lie, it won't taste very much. So I recommend throwing in a few spoons of honey in the bowl and mix that for more taste. Huh. Interesting. I would have thought they would have had like a lot of taste, but let's make this a little bit less yellow of a color. More like this. So this is not the finest background work, but I think it looks quite alright. Let's do this. Is still water with a hint of honey, but the sweet taste is gonna be gone. Really? Because the yeast eats all the sugars, produce ethanol for the alcohol. Ah, I see, I see. I wouldn't say I did something similar, but I did something this year that I'm really actually happy with. I found really fun. I made a lemonade from what is it called? God, I literally remember it, the name not so long ago. Oh god. I have it saved somewhere. Let me check it. No, not pine, not pine. That is something I do want to try, but I don't think I have the right type of pine nearby to do that. but I made a lemonade. It was a lemonade that my grandmother used to make quite a bit in summer that I really enjoyed as well. And I tried making it myself. It was worth it. Let me see. I have my own little Discord server that is private, where I have many different channels, and all of them are for like different types of things. I have one specifically dedicated to food and cooking. It is really nice. Can I not find it? Where did I hide it? Really far up, apparently. Elderberry. That's what it's called. It's called elderberry. And I made that because my grandmother used to make it, and I was really craving the taste of it. And I have to say, I really enjoyed that one. I made two. I made a mistake on the other one that unfortunately didn't taste as good as the one that I did before, which is a shame. You know, my bad. But that one I really enjoyed. Elderberry lemonade. Very good. I suppose it was similar to like mead technically, but I made it for like a lot less, so it wasn't really alcoholic to begin with, or if it was it was only very little. Absolutely worth it though. Very tasty. Let's see. However, what is this? Sand, soft. No. No. I need to find. It's foliage. Want that. Leaves. Let's say particle size. Let's lower this down quite a bit. Like using brushes for things like this comes in handy. Let's see. Let's do more like this size brush. You can still see some of it, but not too much. Where is it? Here. I'll find the thing. Okay, I'm back. It's demanded my attention. I forgot. When I was selecting honey, make sure it's organic without any preservatives, or else these will not work out. Die. I see. I see. Not much, haven't missed much. I'm just continuing the work, trying to figure out the background, so haven't done anything, special. I was going to talk about the rage bait thing. So I had like the beautiful time of like 2 a.m. had a thought, because I saw like I was scrolling Blue Sky and I was like I saw something very silly, like a very silly meme, but it triggered like a series of thoughts that I did not expect, and I immediately had to spread within my friend circle. And that is the question: is soup a drink or a food? Now, normally that wouldn't even be a debate. Obviously food, you would think, right? However, my first thought was, well, what about boba tea? Boba tea has food bits in it, just like soup, right? But it's a drink. So why is soup a food and not a drink? And it immediately, I've just gone down a rabbit hole. So now this is what I'm asking. Is soup a drink or a food? Because apparently I need that to be answered in my life. Soup is nourishment, just like beer is liquid bread. Fair. Oh, but here we go. So I use the friendships. It's gonna get people heated. So this is very technical level, right? But I do wonder what kind of like where the definition comes from, because tea, for example, right, is like boiled just like soup would be. You basically are pulling out the flavors out of something like tea leaves, right? And it doesn't constitute as food, it constitutes as a drink, right? So it's like there's not to mention there's like fruit tea, which I have made, where instead you have bits of fruit in your tea that like gives the tea the taste. So it got me wondering, what is the actual like definition for this? And I have come up with the idea that it's most likely the food bits to liquid ratio, I would assume. If there's like enough liquid, if there's more liquid than there are food bits, I would assume that it's a drink. I might be insane. I'm probably insane. I am absolutely insane, honestly, to be saying that on stream to begin with, but you know, as gets out of the bag. Soup is technically its own thing, is my reasoning. Soup commonly, not always, is thicker than, say, tea. That is true. So depends on what's in it. It is true that soup tends to be like an extension, or like I would call it like an extraction of flavor, where what you could normally make into like a different type of food. Which sounds crazy saying it like that, but that is the only way I can think of describing it. Become thick as stew. That is true. Correct. Stew's good. Stew very good. Ah! Ooh, what have I done? What have I done? Zoomed out. Exactly, it's usually down to soup usually. I know Chef just been around them a lot, so I've get this heat. So I've seen him get this heated. Just like the ocean is technically soup or stew. I like to try and swim in thick seawater. What statement? I think I agree with the sentiment that soup is in fact its own thing, because the thing with it, right? You can, but then again, we're not talking about stew. We're talking about soup specifically. Like soup is almost like stew becoming closer to a drink, because it heavily depends how thick said soup is, and many soups I've put into like a thermos to basically drink it, right? I would imagine trying to swim in thick seawater would be absolutely horrendous. As long as the salt of the water would at least keep you like afloat, it might not be too bad, but otherwise it's going to be horrible. Imagine the workout, my guy. Imagine the gains. I am imagining the pain. This is what I'm imagining. But it definitely would be some gains to some degree. But you can swim in thick water, just not very well. I mean, yeah, I'm not saying you couldn't. I'm absolutely like, I do believe that you can, in fact, swim in such conditions. I'm just saying yeah, it would not be very pleasant. Perhaps even, like, you know. I would imagine you would, like, end up, drowning as like depressing that sentiment is. I would imagine it would be more likely to drown simply because you would get tired significantly faster than literally any other you know, in like regular water, obviously. So like swimming in thick water, unless you like know that you're like in a like safe, right, that somebody would like pull you out or something, I would imagine would be like a death trap. Since once never said no pain no gain, and think what a denier. I am not denying thick water, I am saying it would not be pleasant. I think there's a video of a group of people testing if you could swim in custard. Really? They did? I haven't seen all of Mythbusters, but I remember really liking the show when it was airing. That looks more like a branch and less like a random thing. I think this is finished. This is looking pretty good, isn't it? Or am I just Delulu? I might be Delulu. I might be slightly Delulu. It's weird that you can find it's what you can find on YouTube at 3 AM. And Doomscroll is a different world. I am scared. I don't like doom scrolling in general, so I would avoid that as much as possible. Okay, I think this is looking pretty solid. I don't know about you guys, but I believe that this is looking good. This is looking okay. Could be better, always could be better. But or what was going for, I think this is alright. Just want to yeah, feels a little bit better. Found the Mythbuster with for Soup versus Water. that it is. Okay. I think I'll call this actually canonically finished. For the time being, that is. Let's see. I don't know why I decided to make such a detailed background for this commission specifically. I think it was foolish of me to try and do that. My hubris knows no bounds. I'm glad you think so. Thank you, thank you. And let's see. Let's put down the signature that I have. I like this signature that I have made. This is relatively new as well. It's like my new favorite thing. It's probably something I will take off for Jokon specifically. Is it readable? It is. It is readable. We're going to change the color of it, I think. Just like this. Love that stamp. Thank you, thank you. I love it too. It's my favorite thing. Normally I would like put it somewhere where it's like over multiple things. When you like make this kind of thing watermark. It's so that preferably people don't steal it, but it's kind of tall order nowadays. We're gonna leave it like this then. Okay. I think that's decent. I think it's decent looking. Woo! Just so you know, by the way, this is actually the whole canvas. Like the gray stuff. Is how this looks like. I made the canvas much bigger than the actual art because it just ended up being like I made it way too big for what I was going for, but I like having a lot of space when I start drawing. I do think this looks good. Hopefully Jocom will like it as well. How long have I been streaming for? 2 hours almost! God, gosh darn, that is... woof. Selection area? This is full resolution is actually quite huge, the full resolution of this. Actually, I just realized I forgot. I'm still unsure. Should I use this or should I not have this turned on at all? I think it looks better without that little bit of mist. I don't know why. It just looks better. We're gonna export it like this. What you're talking about, my tutorial went for almost 50 minutes. So I still got much time left. Oh. So we now have several options of what to do. I could have made the grass, could have given it a bit more like flowers or something on the ground, but oh well. Indeed, I learned so much. Also, hold on, let me let my cat home. She wants to come inside. We're going to take a short break. I'll be right back. I'm back! So, we now have options, maybe some options, optionable options. There is one thing I would like to work on that I haven't worked on in a while. Well, I don't know if it's that I necessarily want to work on or if I want to work on something else. But it's one of the things I can work on. Thank you, Pengu. So, I have yet to finish the actual starting screen for the streams. I don't believe neither of you would have known. But I had like a starting screen I was going to make ages ago before I took my hiatus. And I still really like that animation that I did for it. Unfortunately, the design of the character doesn't really work, so I had to like start to redraw it. And I haven't really gotten to that. I haven't finished it to begin with. So a little bit work on that might not be a bad idea. If I... Where would that be? Where would that be? Huh? This? Is that really the last time I worked on this? I'm trying to find this. No, this is the last time I worked on it. Let me show you guys. Let me show you the work of art that I've yet to finish. Ever. That is. I'm gonna be laggy as hell. One thing about the face still annoys me. Okay. Let's change from Clip Studio to Harmony. Ta-da! Oh, this is some stuff. This is the new sketch that I haven't really done much on at the moment. There's somewhere the old intro, however, it lags horrendously when I try and draw that one. I'm probably going to keep this one very sketchy to begin with because the other one I drew really cleanly. I don't know if I have the patience for that. I remember last time I tried doing that. What's it called? Tried playing the actual animation in Harmony. It was lagging because I was like importing the files separately. And Harmony doesn't really like when you import bitmaps that are not like... What? Hey? Can I like... Oh! It's not where that is. Where is this on? Am I insane? It would seem that I'm insane, in fact. It definitely is on this sketch, and somehow it's still... I cannot select it. How is it on that layer and not on that layer at all at the same time? There it is. I knew it was there. I knew it was there. Okay, there we go. We found it. I'm going to show you the original first. But I'm going to have to import it as an image. Into OBS because I do not think Harmony will like me if I try playing it as it is. Let's see. Where did I save it? I have like duplicates of like my most important folders, and unfortunately what has happened is that I just have constant copies of just everything and I don't know what to do with it. What is it? It's not loading. Okay, well that's not good. Love me some lore. I wouldn't call this lore, but... Please? There we go, now it works. So this is the original. This is very, very like low res version because unfortunately I can't. The higher resolution just refuses to upload in here. So this is basically what it looked like. Very nice. I still really enjoy it. However, the character design doesn't really work, and the face doesn't quite fit the current proportions either. I'm not sure about the face that I've currently drawn too much either, unfortunately, because I don't know, something about it does not quite look right. I cannot pinpoint why. It just does not. So that's probably going to be something I'm gonna have to mess around with because I don't really like it. I don't know. The more I look at it, more it annoys me. It could be also because the hair looks bright, since I do not have what's it called? Did not color it. Could be some of the reasoning. Oh, Mitzi is committing crimes against my things in the background. Oh god, sneeze. No sneeze, please. Mitzi, what are you doing? Mitzi, why you do this to me? Why you do this to me? Why you break things when I stream? Why do you like breaking things when I stream so much, huh? Fight, kitty, fight for your rights. No! Stop egging her on! She breaks my things. Oh. Mitzi, stop! Mitzi, no, put some. Shh. Look at this asshole. Why can't I color this? What? I can't fill this in. Why can't I? Oh, because of this. That's why. Hello, Mitzi. Right, yes, claim your snacks, kitty. No! She can't have snackies. She's fat. She's too fat. Then again, she is an old lady, so it's a little bit forgivable, but she's a bit too chub right now. She's a bit too chub. Finally, we can do this. Just gonna flatten it. But yes, this is currently the animation that I should be doing. I am very unsure about the face. I do not know quite what to do with the face. I remember struggling with it the last time I was drawing this as well. So unfortunately, I do not know how to fix said issue quite yet. Even with the hair being darker right now, something about the face I simply dislike. I do not know what it is. I do not know why I hate it. She's very cute. She's a good baby. She's a good baby. She's a really old lady. Really old lady. Really old lady. Let's see. So this is the original. I like the proportions of the face on the new one, but I like the angle of the face on the old one, I think, a little bit more. So you can see the face more. I'm not sure. I am not 100% sold on it, unfortunately. Let's see. I do not remember what brush I used. Ha ha ha. What was it? I didn't save it either, did I? Of course I didn't. Foolish. It's not a water pastel, that's for sure. Pastel, maybe. Fuzzy line. I think it's the fuzzy line. Or dark charcoal? Oh, dark charcoal looks very close. Okay, if I lower the size of this. No. 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 Not this one. Certainly not that one. Fuzzy line, maybe. Trying to figure out what brush I used is always an absolute horrendous pain, because I just never ever save this for the life of me as I should. I think it's the pastel. Let's save this one. Cute. She's on my chair. She's on my chair. She's sitting behind me. Good baby. Cute little baby. She's a good little baby. Good little baby. Oh god. I think that's what was bothering me. This looks relatively decent. Darken the hair. As it should. Do-do-do. Watch me animate this whole thing and then decide that the face still looks off. I would not be surprised, honestly. With my indecisiveness. Very bad. The way of life. The way of life indeed. No. I do think I like the new face more. Even the angle. I like the old one mainly because it's clearer to see the face. Can't decide. Let's keep it like this for now. Can't quite decide if I should do the legs on a different layer. Maybe. No. Apparently I'm stubborn. So we're gonna do it like this. I am basically just tracing my old animation, but there are like some bits that do need like a little bit of an edit. Like the legs I made a little bit different, like the proportions I fixed slightly because I didn't like the way they looked. Again, not perfect way to do this either, but I still really like this animation, and I do not have much time to try and like draw this fully from scratch again, cause I have other things to do, unfortunately. So I cannot exactly put my full attention into this per se. There is another animation I would like to work on a little bit that is like a lot sillier. I found through Dynamello, she raided recently after her stream another VTuber, and she's really fun, and she's also like an artist and stuff. And one thing or another, like I ended up lurking for majority of the time in her chat, and somebody was like asking if they could get somebody to draw her character doing a backflip across the screen. So I took that and I ran with it and I made a sketch of it, and I think it's quite cute, and I really want to like just finish it now because it's silly and it's adorable. So I might show that off a little bit later. Or maybe even now, actually. The more I look at it, I realize it's 9. I would be pleased to spectate the glorious backflip. I think that might be better because, I am realizing this is still something that's going to take a really long time to do. So, it's better if I maybe do this. At a different time, at a different junction. Just realizing I'm using the wrong color for this. That's amazing. Oh well. Okay. Didn't do much on this. I should work on this just sometime, but this is the let's show the backflip, and I should probably end the stream if I'm being totally honest. I've been drawing for a while. I shouldn't do this too long. So this is this is going to be the backflip. Her name, the VTuber name is Doremi. She's very funny. I like her a lot. I think she's awesome. I'm going to write down Doremi. Very fun. She's very fun. She has a dress on her character sheet. Unfortunately, I did not have time to sketch that as a part of the backflip yet. But I want to do that. I'm thinking of finishing this and putting this on my portfolio because I like this way too much. It's a very silly little thing, and it helps me to figure out to stay on, or not, a little bit on model at least, with like the hair and stuff. Look at her. I love her so much. She's so funny, so cool. I say as I literally drew this. God damn it. There's definitely some like improvement that can be made on this, but I think it's pretty decent. Very fun. So that is something I want to finish eventually. So yeah, I think I'll leave you guys here because I'm starting to feel the tiredness as well, unfortunately. So I do hope that you guys have a lovely rest of your night or day, afternoon, whatever time it is for you. And I'll see you guys on Tuesday. We'll be streaming more Subnautica, so that's going to be interesting. And yeah, I'm going to see you all soon. Bye bye. Good night, everyone. Thank you for hanging out.